Hi, welcome to the week 5 lecture. It's kind of a fun topic in class this week, and it's on pop psychology. And the word pop is an abbreviation for popular, and it refers to theories, usually in self-help, that purport to promote positive mental health, yet they may have little or no scientific support. They're prevalent on television and in self-help sections of bookstores. Just the term alone has negative connotations, and the reason why is a lot of pop psychology content's not falsifiable. There's no way to test it for either being accurate or not being accurate. Some examples uh, are the book Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus by Gray, Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins, The Road Less Traveled by Peck, and Dianetics by Hubbard, which eventually evolved into religion. I mean, these books collectively together, they've sold literally millions of copies. They're very popular books, and according to Kane, they're all in the category of pop psychology. Um, Electronic media, same way. Dr. Phil and Dr. Laura are psychologists, have been trained as psychologists, but what they're doing is on TV or radio for the purpose of entertainment. So that questions that. Tony Robbins is seen a lot in the media. And so people question the value of therapy when it's conducted for the purpose of entertainment. In other examples, hard sciences, like physics and mathematics, that may consider all of psychology as questionable. But if you think about it, psychology is actually merging with some of the hard sciences. A good example is some of you probably had biopsychology in your curriculum. And another one that's growing in popularity is evolutionary psychology. So empirical psychology is also merged with pop psychology. I don't know if you've ever seen the show The Dog Whisperer with Cesar Millan, but he uses operant conditioning and classical conditioning, and then he kind of merges that with his own pop psychology of dogs being pack animals, and that they consider the people as part of their pack, and so he teaches people how to become the alpha or the leader of the pack. And it's pretty interesting show, actually. Then there's transpersonal psychology. It started out as pop psychology and was questionable, but certainly has evolved towards academia. The Institute for Transpersonal Psychology defines it as the extension of psychological studies into consciousness studies, spiritual inquiry, and body-mind relationships and transformation. I mean, it almost takes us back to the days of Wundt and introspection, but it is moving towards a legitimate academic science. The word transpersonal came from Carl Jung. Ken Wilber has also helped in this movement because Wilber's did the book The Theory of Everything, and he has integrated empirical science with the subjective. And another example of that, McIntosh feeding off the work of Wilber with his book The Integral Consciousness, and it integrates evolutionary theory with Wilber's model. And I think what they've actually done, collectively, they've expanded the boundaries of psychology and into subjective experience. So, see if I can, I think I've got one more here if I can get it up. There it is. So now that you've completed your degree in psychology and that you're familiar with the history and nature of psychology, what is your opinion of psychologists who are on TV or radio? Do you think they're helping psychology by bringing light to issues and making people aware, or do they actually hurt psychology by um, doing therapy for the purpose of entertainment? And I've listed references in the transcript, which I'll upload. So post your comment and the question that goes along with this. Thank you.